imagine you place your keys on the table, turn around for a moment, and when you look back, they're gone, vanished into thin air. Now, let's delve into an eerily similar tale that unfolded in the life of an average person, much like you and me. One sunny afternoon, our protagonist, let's call him Jack, came home from a rather mundane day at work. He distinctly remembers placing his keys on the kitchen countertop right next to the coffee maker. However, when he returned to brew his afternoon cup, the keys were nowhere to be found. He searched high and low, turned his house upside down, but the keys seemed to have evaporated into thin air. Now, remember, folks, Jack was alone at home, and there were no signs of a break-in or any foul play. Just when Jack was about to lose his mind, he found his keys in the most unlikely place, the freezer. Yes, you heard it right, the freezer. Now, how on earth did they get there? Jack was as baffled as Zeus, and so we're the online users who read his story. An array of shocked reactions and theories poured in. Some users shared their similar experiences, while others proposed theories from the mundane to the extraordinary. Some suggested that Jack might have absent-mindedly placed them there, while others proposed a supernatural intervention. A few even suggested a glitch in the matrix, a term coined to describe inexplicable occurrences that defy logic and reason. Despite the numerous theories, to this day, the mystery of the disappearing keys remains unsolved. Jack's story has since become a popular anecdote in the realm of unexplained phenomena, leaving everyone pondering over the enigma. So, where did the keys go? A glitch in the matrix, perhaps? But let's move on to our next story. Ever been stuck in traffic only to reach the front and find no reason for the jam? Weird, huh? Now imagine this, you're cruising down the highway, just another regular day. Suddenly, the sea of red brake lights ahead brings you to a grinding halt. You're stuck, bumper to bumper, in a traffic jam that stretches as far as the eye can see. You sigh, you grumble, you check the time, you're going to be late. You wait and wait and wait some more. The minutes tick by, turning into an hour. Every so often, the traffic inches forward, giving you that fleeting glimmer of hope. But it's like a mirage in a desert, disappearing as quickly as it appeared. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, you see the end of the traffic jam looming ahead. You're filled with anticipation, eager to discover the cause of this frustrating delay. Perhaps a fender bender, or maybe roadworks with the ever-present orange cones and flashing lights. But as you reach the front, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. No accident, no roadworks, no broken down vehicles. The road ahead is clear, as if the traffic jam never happened. You're left scratching your head, baffled and bewildered. Now, let's hear what you had to say. User Highway Hypothetical commented, maybe it was a phantom traffic jam. They can occur due to a single driver braking too hard, causing a ripple effect. User Road Rambler wrote, I've seen this happen so many times, it's like a collective hallucination. And Mystery Motorist added, could it be a glitch in the matrix? Who knows? But perhaps the most intriguing comment came from Traffic Theory, who said, it's like the universe playing a practical joke on us. Or maybe it's a reminder that life isn't always about rushing from one place to another. A traffic jam with no cause, another glitch in the matrix. Let's delve into our next story. Ever received a text message that simply doesn't exist? Imagine this. You're sitting comfortably on your couch, engrossed in your favorite television show. Suddenly, your phone buzzes. A text message. You grab your phone and see your friend's name on the screen. You open the message, but before you can read it, it disappears. No trace, as if it was never there. This is precisely what happened to one internet user. They were in the middle of a casual Tuesday evening when they received a series of text messages from a close friend. The messages showed up in their notifications, but whenever they tried to open them, poof, vanished into thin air. Sounds like a simple tech glitch, right? But here's the twist. When they reached out to their friend, they were met with confusion. The friend swore they hadn't sent any messages. And the internet had a field day. The story sparked a wave of responses, with theories ranging from the plausible to the downright bizarre. One user suggested it was a phone glitch, a result of the phone system cache needing a good clear out. Another user proposed it was a cross-connection issue. Maybe the messages were intended for someone else. Then there were the more outlandish theories. Some users suggested that this was proof of alternate realities, where the friend had indeed sent the messages, but in a different timeline. Others proposed it was a glitch in the matrix, a ripple in our reality that caused the text messages to appear and disappear. And amidst all these theories, the mystery remained. The phantom text messages were never seen again. No explanation, no resolution. Just a digital enigma that left an internet user baffled and the rest of the online community intrigued and speculating. Text messages that disappeared. Could it be another glitch in the matrix? Let's move on to our next story. Ever seen a car that seemed to teleport right in front of your eyes? Well, buckle up because we're about to take a ride down a highway of the bizarre. Picture this, a quiet, ordinary day, and you're driving along a familiar road. In your rearview mirror, you spot a car, just a regular car, nothing out of the ordinary. You continue to drive, not giving it a second thought, but then in the blink of an eye, that same car is suddenly in front of you. Yes, you heard it right. One moment it's behind you, the next it's ahead. No overtaking, no sudden swerving. It's as if the car just blinked out of existence and reappeared in another place. Sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? Now, let's dive into the comment section where the theories are as wild as the story itself. User Time Travel Enthusiast writes, "This is definitely a case of quantum tunneling. The car jumped from one point to another without crossing the space in between." Glitchy Matrix chimes in with their theory. It's a classic case of reality distortion. The fabric of reality is more flexible than we think. This car just proved it. Roadrunner, a self-proclaimed physics expert, adds, "This could be an example of superluminal motion. The car could have traveled faster than the speed of light, hence appearing to teleport." And finally, Skeptic 101 offers a more grounded perspective. Maybe it's just a trick of the light or a momentary lapse in attention. Not every weird thing is a glitch in the matrix. From quantum tunneling to reality distortion, superluminal motion to mere optical illusions, the theories are as diverse as the people proposing them. But one thing's for sure, this teleporting car story has left us all a little bit more intrigued and a little bit more wary of the rearview mirror. A teleporting car, another glitch in the matrix. Let's discover our next story. Ever watched a clock that never seemed to move? Picture this. A regular day, you're sitting in your office, eyes glazing over the monotonous paperwork. and your gaze drifts to the wall clock. The hands of time, however, seem to be on a break. You look away, thinking it's just your tired eyes playing tricks on you. But when you look back, the clock remains stubbornly fixed at the exact same time. Now, this isn't a tale from the Twilight Zone, it's a real experience shared by an internet user. They claimed to have watched the clock for what felt like an eternity, yet the hands of the clock didn't budge, the seconds weren't ticking away, the minute hand wasn't inching forward. An unchanging clock frozen in time, creating a moment that lasted a lifetime. Skeptical? You're not alone. The story sparked a flurry of comments online, with many users expressing their disbelief. One user even suggested maybe the batteries were dead. Others, however, were more open to the uncanny. They proposed theories that ranged from a glitch in the Matrix to a momentary pause in the fabric of reality itself. But let's not forget the pragmatists among us, who suggested a more grounded explanation. Perhaps it was a simple mechanical error. Clocks aren't infallible after all. Yet the original poster stood by their story, insisting that the clock started working normally again, just as mysteriously as it had stopped. This sent another wave of theories, with one user suggesting maybe it's a sign or a message from the universe urging you to pause and take a moment. So, what do we make of this unchanging clock? A mechanical hiccup, a call to mindfulness, or a genuine glitch in the Matrix? The truth, as always, is in the eye of the beholder. A clock frozen in time, another glitch in the Matrix. Let's dive into our final story. Ever seen a friend in two places at once? Well, hold on to your hats, because this next tale might just make you second guess everything you thought you knew about reality. So there I was walking down the street, minding my own business, when I spot my friend, let's call him Joe, across the way. We wave, exchange brief pleasantries, and part ways. Not 5 minutes later, I turn a corner and there's Joe again, but this time he's coming out of a coffee shop holding a Togo cup. I shout out to him, puzzled, but he doesn't seem to recognize me. Same face, same clothes, but a different Joe. Now, you might think, hey, maybe Joe has a twin he never mentioned. But the thing is, Joe is an only child. So what gives? Was it a case of mistaken identity, or did I just experience a real-life glitch in the Matrix? The online community had a field day with this one. User Skeptical Sally commented, "Sounds like classic doppelganger phenomena to me." Another user, Matrix Maven, suggested, "Could be a parallel universe overlap, happens more often than you'd think." And user Reality Rookie simply posted, "Mind blown." One comment that stood out was from Twilight Truther, who theorized maybe it's not a glitch, maybe there's more to our reality than we understand, and sometimes, just sometimes, we get a peek behind the curtain. I have to admit, Twilight Truther's comment gave me pause. Could there be more to this world than meets the eye? Could there be layers of reality stacked on top of each other, occasionally bleeding into one another? A doppelganger friend, the final glitch in the Matrix for today? Remember, reality is often stranger than fiction. Wow, those were some truly mind-boggling stories, weren't they? From the vanishing keys that reappeared in the oddest places to the traffic jam that seemed to exist in another dimension. Not to mention the phantom text messages that had no origin and the car that took a detour through time. Let's not forget the clock that defied the laws of time and the friend who seemed to have a secret twin. These stories truly challenge our understanding of reality. They remind us that the world is full of mysteries waiting to be explored. So, if you enjoyed this trip down the rabbit hole, I'd like to ask a small favor. Please like this video, subscribe to the Weird Reddit 111 channel, and share the video with your friends. Let's reach that 1,000 subscriber milestone together. Thank you for joining me on this strange journey. Remember, the Matrix is always watching. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.